Imagine this. You're 18 years old, you just signed for Real Madrid, one of the biggest clubs on the planet, and you're making £350,000 per week. That's $1.4 million a month, every single month, for kicking a football. Now imagine, at 24 years old, your net worth is already $55 million. You've got a £10 million mansion where David Beckham used to live, a car collection worth $500,000, over 120 pairs of sneakers, and you're dating a Brazilian Instagram star with 1 million followers. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, for Vinícius José Paixão de Oliveira Jr., better known as Vini Jr., this isn't a dream. This is his reality. But here's the twist. He started with a shattered roof over his head and barely enough food to eat. So how did a kid from São Gonçalo, one of Brazil's poorest areas, become one of football's richest and most electrifying stars? Buckle up, because this story, it's wild. July 12, 2000, São Gonçalo, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Vini Jr. is born into poverty. We're not talking struggling middle class. We're talking broken roof, empty food containers, his family barely scraping by. But young Vinícius had something that money couldn't buy: raw talent. At 6 years old, he starts playing futsal at Flamengo's academy. Picture this, a scrawny kid with lightning-fast feet dribbling past everyone like they're standing still. Coaches are watching, scouts are watching, everyone's thinking the same thing. This kid is different. By age 16, Vinícius makes his professional debut for Flamengo. 16. Most of us are still figuring out algebra at that age. He's playing against grown men in Brazil's top division. And then Real Madrid comes knocking. 2017. Vinícius is 17 years old. Real Madrid offers $40 million for him. Let me repeat that. $40 million for a teenager. That's a record transfer fee for an under-18 player at the time. Can you imagine being 17 and knowing you're worth $40 million? The pressure, the expectations, the weight of that number on your shoulders. But here's the catch. FIFA rules say he can't join until he's 18. So he waits, he trains, he prepares. And on his 18th birthday in 2018, he officially becomes a Real Madrid player. First thing he does? Buys a £10 million mansion in La Moraleja, one of Madrid's richest neighborhoods. This isn't just any mansion. 6 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a private pool, tennis court, cinema room, sauna, steam room, and his own AstroTurf football pitch in the backyard. Oh, and the gym? Decorated with images of Kobe Bryant, Pelé, Michael Jordan, Ronaldo, legends. Because Vinícius knows, if you want to be great, you surround yourself with greatness. David Beckham lived in this neighborhood, Karim Benzema, Ronaldo, Gonzalo Higuain. This is where football royalty lives. And at 18, Vini Jr. joined them. Would you drop 10 million pounds on a mansion at 18? Or would you be too scared to spend it? Now, let's talk about the cars, because Vini doesn't do boring. For years, Real Madrid was sponsored by Audi, so Vinícius drove a fleet of them. Audi A7, around £55,000, Audi Q8, £105,000, Audi Q7, £70,000. Not bad, right? But in September 2023, Real Madrid switched sponsors to BMW, and Vinícius upgraded to a BMW i7 M70 xDrive, the fastest electric BMW ever made. Price tag? £165,000. He's also got a Range Rover Sport for when he wants that rugged luxury SUV vibe, because why choose one car when you can have them all? But here's the question. If you had £350,000 coming in every week, would you buy a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, or would you go electric like Vini and be a bit more eco-conscious? Let me know in the comments. Okay, cars and mansions are cool, but let's talk about something Vinícius is really obsessed with: sneakers. According to Marca, Vini has over 120 pairs of sneakers. 120! Mostly Nike Air Jordans. He's got a special closet just to display them. It's basically a sneaker museum in his house. And it makes sense. Nike has been sponsoring him since he was 13 years old. 13! In 2013, he signed a 10-year deal with Nike, then renewed for another decade in 2018. In 2023, he signed yet another deal after reportedly being unhappy with how Nike was treating him. So Nike said, "Okay, Vini, name your price." And he did. Add in endorsements from EA Sports, PlayStation, Pepsi, Gatorade, and Dubai Tourism, and you've got a sponsorship empire worth millions every year. Question for you. If you had 120 pairs of shoes, would you actually wear them all, or would they just sit there looking pretty? Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the love life. Meet Maria Julia Mazalli, born October 30th, 1995, Brazilian influencer, reality TV star, model, and Vinicius Jr.'s girlfriend. She's got nearly 1 million followers on Instagram. She posts about fashion, travel, fitness, and body positivity. Maria became famous in Brazil after appearing on the reality show De Férias com el Ex, which translates to On Vacation with the Ex. The premise: contestants go on a dream vacation, and then their exes show up. Drama, tears, chaos. Classic reality TV. But how did Vini and Maria meet? Well, in 2019, fans noticed something suspicious. They both posted selfies, yes, in the same bathroom. Vinícius' Madrid mansion bathroom, to be exact. People started putting two and two together. Wait, are they dating? And yep, they were. They've been together since 2019. That's 6 years now. Maria regularly shows up to Real Madrid games to support him. She's there for Brazil national team matches too. She's his biggest cheerleader. But here's the thing, they're private. They don't plaster their relationship all over social media. They don't do couple vlogs. They just live their lives. And honestly, that's refreshing. Now, some reports say Vinícius might also be linked to Virginia Fonseca, a massive Brazilian influencer with 52 million followers who runs a beauty brand called We Pink. But those reports are messy and conflicting. The most consistent story is he's with Maria Julia Mazalli. So here's my question for you. If you were a millionaire athlete, would you keep your relationship private like Vini, or would you share everything online? All right, let's get to the money, because that's what you really want to know, right? Vinicius Jr.'s contract with Real Madrid runs until 2027. His salary? Approximately £17 million per year. That breaks down to about £330,000 to £350,000 per week. Let me put that in perspective. Most people work an entire year to make what Vinícius makes in 3 days. But wait, there's more. In 2024, after he helped Real Madrid win both La Liga and the Champions League, he got a salary bump. Forbes reported his total earnings in 2025 at $60 million. $40 million from his club salary and bonuses, $20 million from endorsements and sponsorships. His net worth? Estimated between $50 million and $65 million, depending on the source. Most agree it's around $55 million. And here's the kicker. His release clause is 1 billion euros. 1 billion. That's Real Madrid saying, if you want him, you're gonna have to break the bank. Saudi Arabia reportedly offered him a blank check. They wanted him to join their league. Vini said no, because he's not done conquering Europe yet. Now imagine $55 million at 24. By the time he's 30, he could easily be worth over $100 million, maybe $200 million if he keeps this up. So here's the real question. If you had $55 million right now, what's the first thing you'd buy? Drop your answer in the comments. And if this story inspired you, hit that like button. Subscribe for more football lifestyle breakdowns, because trust me, there are plenty more millionaire athletes to talk about. Vinícius Jr., from poverty to $55 million, from broken dreams to breaking records, from São Gonçalo to the Santiago Bernabéu. That's not just a career, that's a legacy.